SHMACKEMAGOB people, it's time for my top 10 Black Sabbath songs from the 70s. This is part 3. In case you haven't seen part 1 or part 2, I'm only doing 70s Sabbath. I'll do the Dio stuff and Tony Martin stuff in the future, don't know when. But this is my top 10 Black Sabbath song. My top 10. Not yours, mine. Alright? Just warning you, because a lot of you ain't going to agree. And I'm not talking to you cool people out there who say, hey man, I dig this guy's opinion, even if it's different than mine. I'm talking to you idiots out there. So let's do it. Here is my top 10. Okay, here we go. Starting at number 10. A very deep track. A song that, man, I didn't get till years later because, you know, I was young and dumb. I bought Never Say Die when it first came out. It was my first Black Sabbath album I bought that was brand new. And never really ventured on side too much. But now, it's, you know, a lot of people don't like Never Say Die. And, you know, I would even say it's in the lower part of the Black Sabbath discography for me in the 70s. But there's not one but 2 songs from Never Say Die on my top 10. And at number 10, my second favorite song off it, the masterpiece Air Dance. I can't tell you how much I love this song with Giving It Justice. The jazz changes in the middle, the Ozzy's vocals, the piano. I mean, it's pretty much a kitchen sink song. There's a lot of stuff going on, but man, definitely in my top 10. No regrets. At number 9 off my favorite Black Sabbath album, Volume 4, Cocaine, Snowblind. Album was supposed to be called Snowblind, but the record company was like, nope, we're not going to call it Snowblind. Awesome song. Again, the riffage, the drumming, everything about it. Definitely deserves to be in my top 10. At number 8, oh boy, this is one of 3 in my top 10 from Sabotage. The song that ends the album, The Writ. All lyrics written by Ozzy Osbourne. Yes, all you Ozzy haters out there that say he never wrote lyrics. Yeah, he wrote lyrics. And one of them was The Writ. And it's an awesome song. And all the time of what they were going through with lawyers and getting sued and all that shit. Ozzy really does capture the pissed off vibe of the situation all in this song. Absolutely love The Writ. A long song that does not bore me. Absolutely love it. At number 8, The Writ. At number 7, going back to Master of Reality. There's 2 songs from Master of Reality in my top 10. And number 7, the song that ends the album, Into the Void. Crushing riffs. I mean, what's not to hail about Into the Void? You know, if you love Sabbath, you have to love this song. You just have to. I mean, 70s Sabbath. This is definitely deserving to be in the top 10. At number 7, Into the Void. At number 6, another one off my favorite Black Sabbath album, Volume 4. Well, my favorite this week. Or, I mean, it's been my favorite for maybe like a year now, but sometimes it goes to Sabotage. Sometimes it goes to even the first album sometimes, but most of the time it's Volume 4. Talking about Supernaut. Crushing song. That bass that fucking Geezer's doing, and the Bill Ward and the killer riffage, and Ozzy sounds unbelievable in Supernaut. Crushing song that deserves to be in my top 10. At number 5, the title track to Sabbath Bloody Sabbath. My God, this song is just crushing. And to me, Ozzy at his peak was around Sabbath, Bloody Sabbath, and Sabotage, but Technical XC and Never Say Die, he still sounded phenomenal. what can you say about Sabbath, Bloody Sabbath that has not already been said? It is so crushing. Such a killer, killer song. And the changes and the way it ends, it's just unbelievably awesome. All right, at number 4, my favorite track off Never Say Die. This is the last track from Never Say Die on my list. Junior's Eyes. My God. This song. And it's in my top 4. Yes. A song originally done with Savoy Brown singer Dave Walker. You can hear that version on YouTube that I find abysmal. It's just terrible. And Ozzy came in and did it good. You know, it's about, Ozzy just lost his dad. And, my God, Junior's Eyes is it's a fucking masterpiece. Love it. At number 3, combining 2 songs in one, Don't Start Too Late, Symptom of the Universe from Sabotage. You know, I mean, a little instrumental doesn't really count, but hey, I'm not going to put these little tiny instrumentals as, a track on here. So, I combine them both because they pretty much bleed into each other. Symptom of the Universe, proto-thrash. A lot of people say, this is where thrash started, but, as much as I hail Black Sabbath, my favorite band of all time, I got to give the nod to Stone Cold Crazy and Orgray Battle. I don't even know how to pronounce it. From Queen. Those were pretty thrashy songs before this one. But still, there was no thrash around, and Symptom of the Universe doesn't sound like those Queen songs. So there's some different dimensions to thrash, and Symptom of the Universe is definitely one of the crushing riff. And I love, love, love the way that song ends with the psychedelic shit. A lot of people are turned off by it. I love it, man. It's like, light and shade. It's just unbelievably awesome. All right, now the top 2. And number 2. Man, for a while this was my favorite Black Sabbath song. But that was years ago. I'm proud of my number 1. But, deserves to be number 2. Without a doubt. Kind of a deep track, but man, if you're a Sabbath fan, you love this song too. Off Sabotage. What closes side 1? Megalomania. Man. The vibe of that song. Those trippy intro and the echoey Ozzy vocals and the heavy riffage of Tony later on in the song. And, Ozzy screaming, "Suck me!" It's just unbelievable. And like the Rit, a very long song, but it doesn't bore me, not for a second. All right, now we're down to number 1. Off Master Reality. And yes, I'm combining a little tiny intro because it pretty much is the intro to the song, Embryo, but my favorite song of Black Sabbath. And it's a popular one, Children of the Grave. I cannot lie to myself. Oh, yeah, I can be countercultural and say, no, it's Megalomania because it's a deep track. Not that I would blame anybody for putting Megalomania up there at the top, but I can't lie to myself. Children of the Grave. The way that song builds up, that little quiet intro, building, and then just punches you right in the gut, man. With the heavy riffage. And I mean, it's my favorite song from my favorite band, and the eerie ending of it with the whispering and the feedback. Unbelievable song, unbelievable band. Sabbath rules, and that's my top 10. So there you have it. That is my top 10 Black Sabbath songs. Really top 50, but this episode was top 10. If you didn't see the songs, hey, where's this song, where's that song? There's part 1 and part 2. And I even mentioned in part 1 the songs that didn't make the list. So I mentioned every single song. And hey, if you like what you see, please subscribe to the channel and click that little bell. And if you want to donate, my PayPal is in the description below. Thank you for watching Sabbath Rules, SHMACKEMAGOB. Hey, check out my podcast, The VIERA Vault, on Spreaker, YouTube, and iTunes. Subscribe. The links are below.
Looking for some new podcasts to listen to? Well, Rat Salad Review Network has plenty of shows to choose from. Like Rat Salad Review, where they discuss the latest rock and metal news, as well as interviews and albums. Album vs. Album, the King Diamond Podcast, with Wayne Noon, Greg Noggle, and sometimes this guy.
SHMACKEMAGOB!
Ralph VIERA is also on our network with the VIERA Vault. There's also Old Man Metal's Musings, where he discusses heavy metal and beer. Music is Life with Lou Mavs. The Right Opinion for those who love politics. A South Park podcast called Suck My Balls. The Infinite Fringe, a watch-along wrestling show called Beyond Bushido. Ex-Stradivarius guitarist, the Timo Tolkki podcast. And the Great Harry Barnett with I Don't Even Like Podcasts. So check out ratsaladreview.com or search Rat Salad Review on YouTube, Podbean, iTunes, Spotify, Stitcher, and more.